back. We are back. First stream of the week. Wait, what day is it today? It is the 15th. Okay. From what I remember, I need to get Nina 6 levels and Gar 5 levels up. And so far, I believe both are level 21. I could be wrong. Yeah, it's been a bit. But yeah, I need Nina to be 6 levels up and Gar 5 levels up. Why? Because they will be learning new abilities from their mentors at some point. Ryu as well. He needs to be 5 levels up. We could go for higher than 5 levels, but currently speaking, he is not. There are other abilities he can learn, and those are not really as important. I'm pretty sure that there is something going on. So the ship is right there, by the way, chat. The ship that we need to use. However, it seems like there's an issue, and the sailor's ship apparently was noted to have like an altercation with another ship. We're not sure about that. We'll just have to see where it goes, where it takes us. But yes, we'll have to see. So first, let's go ahead and do some farming, shall we? Hello, Sazra. Welcome in. Welcome in. Finally, I can now take a little break from YouTube. Whenever I make a video, it's like, oh, okay, finally. No, I can relax for like a week or two, and then I'll start the creative process again. Yeah, let's see. Let's see where it's gonna take this. I think I can just, as long as the bombers don't blast us, right? Yep, it's just doing that, this regular attacks and so on. Ooh, who's about to level up? Nina is about to level up. Gar's about halfway to being filled up the XP bar. But yeah, so far so good. We started Diablo 2. We are about halfway done with Act 1. Yeah, funny story. Even though I did the collab session and I recorded it, the audio wasn't there. So you know what I had to do? I had to make a new character so I can record the audio of the game. But I also intended to do like a pseudo single player and multiplayer run as well, not just like a full multiplayer run. So that the single player run is more like a refresher of what's going on, because let's be honest, whenever you play games with your friends or with other people, you're kind of there for the interaction and the company. You're not really there for like the full-on story, because there's just too much, you know, there's too much to focus on, right? So when I play Diablo 2 solo, single player, I'm just gonna do it as like a refresher of what's going on within the lore. And so far it's been fun. The story, it's definitely more story driven than anything. It still has that mysterious aspect that Diablo 1 had, albeit in a lesser extent than Diablo 1. Diablo 1 is just too mysterious in my opinion. Not that it's a bad thing, but it's just very vague with the answers that it gives. It's one of those mysteries where the answers just give you more questions. So yeah, that's so far with Diablo 2. But yeah, Sadra, hope your day's going well. We're just doing a little bit of grindy. A little bit of grindy. Alright, there you go. Alright, let's see. Ryu will be fine. I'm gonna bring up the page real quick. So we got Breath of Fire, 3 Masters. Breath of Fire 3 Masters. Oh my god, I realized that there's no dark mode here. Yeah, we're gonna just 1 second. There you go. I don't have dark mode on this tab. So let me just go ahead and bring that real quick. There you go. Okay, let's see. So far, Ryu needs to be level up 5 levels. Gar needs to be up 4 more levels. Nina has to be leveled up 5 more levels. I'm not sure, because I want Nina to learn Magic Ball, and I want her to be taught by Migas, but I'm not sure how strong that is. Now, I'm fully aware that we're gonna get a new mentor soon, and this is where the min-max brain comes in. Early on, not so much, but yeah, this is where the actual min-max brain comes in. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do some grinding until we can get the abilities. I want Nina to be done with her abilities and so on, because I want Nina to change mentors after she gained the necessary amount of levels and the Magic Ball ability. You know what? Now that I think about it, let me just double check. I want to be sure. Nina spells. Okay. Nina, Breath of Fire 3. Alright. Ability, show. Let's see. So if we learn it from the Sirocco, Celerity, Mjolnir, Blizzard, Inferno. Oh, okay, I'm mistaken here. So far there's Blizzard, Sirocco, Mjolnir. Blizzard, Sirocco, Mjolnir. Sirocco is fire, isn't it? It's a wind and fire ability. Inferno is just a fire ability. Does she learn Inferno though? That's the question. Does she learn Inferno? Okay, so she doesn't learn Inferno. Nina does not learn Inferno. Okay, understood. She will learn another fire spell that is arguably more powerful than that. It's called Sirocco. But technically, she can learn Inferno from Days. However, I believe Momo might benefit it much better. Yep. Okay, what else? Let me see. Are there any mentors that teaches healing spells? I doubt. Only buffing spells. Okay, Berserk and Trump are good. These are good for Gar. They're not necessarily good for Pekko, but they're definitely good for Gar. But after Pekko learns Focus from Bunyan, I'm gonna swap Pekko to be mentored by Merryleap, who is currently teaching Ryu right now. I already unlocked Merryleap. So yeah. Anyways, right now, let's just focus on leveling these up first. Technically, I can teach Focus. I can teach Ryu how, do Focus, but Ryu kind of has his own Focus abilities already, so it's kind of like redundant. But he has to be in Dragon form, though. He does have to be in Dragon form. Yeah, so not now. What I need to remember is what forms do I have, what genes do I have to choose for different forms for Ryu to transform to. What's up, bro? How you doing? Alright, Nina leveled up. Nina needs 4 more levels. Gar needs Yeah, still... No, Nina needs 3 more levels. Gar needs almost 3. Yeah, I want them to level up and learn the spells first before we progress through the game. Because I have a feeling that some mentors might not appear anymore, and it will be a bad idea. But yeah, so far it's been alright. The whole week is basically like a... It's like a holiday here, so that's why it's kind of chill at the moment. Still hot as hell, though. It's still hot as hell outside, that's for sure. Alright, let's heal up. It's gonna be a while, chat. I know it's gonna be a while. We're doing some grinding. But you know what? It's a necessity. Momo, honestly, I can have Momo ditch her current mentor and learn under another. You know, learn from another mentor. That's for sure. She can definitely benefit from that other mentor. Alright. Should be okay. This lizard dude is not too difficult. Yep, Gar leveled up. Gar needs 3 more levels, I think. If I'm correct with my calculation. I could be heavily mistaken. Who knows? But yeah, one mistake I did on my earlier playthroughs is not leveling up all my characters. When I originally played this game on the PS1 back then, I would only use Ryu, Nina, and Momo. And I was struggling, especially towards the end, because there are some enemies that are just absolutely strong against magic users, and Nina and Momo are that. Nina and Momo are literally that. They are spellcasters, and they're not really good with melees. Momo's alright, is decent. But there have been times where Nina has been rendered obsolete because of that. So sometimes having Gar or Pekko level up is a good thing, because Gar, he does have some spells, but his mana, look at his mana. His max mana is 13. He's gonna have little to no mana whatsoever. But his melee attacks are really strong, and he's hella tanky as well. So sometimes having him is good. Ray is another good example, but Ray is good when you have influence, because Ray is very dangerous. He is a loose cannon, and he can shoot the enemies or his friends. Yeah, we got plenty of healing herbs, no worries. We got plenty of healing herbs. Yeah, I'm streaming for at least a couple of hours, and then I might end stream. But I intend to come back and stream again later today. Hope you guys understand. Oh wait, no, I didn't mean to leave. God damn it. I didn't mean to leave. Alright, let's get this one. There should be a little baggie on the floor, isn't it? Oh. A float? What is this, a snack? We found a float. What is a float? Is it something to equip? Huh. Is it a fishing thing? Oh, it is a fishing thing. Use when fishing. Okay, gotcha. It's a fishing bait. Gotcha. Ryu's about to level up. It's gonna be a while, I know. thank you, Saribot. Alright, let me see. Let me just check the other party members. Echo's 22. Is Momo? Alright, I forgot. Alright, let me just check Momo. Oh, he's learning under my guess. Yeah, okay. I intend to have Momo learn Magic Ball as well. Because she does have a good amount of intelligence. I'll have Nina and Gar level up. There you go. Speaking of which, I am fully aware that we have the Ogre Road. Will those provide better XP? Let's see, Chad. Let's see. The Tidal Cave, I'm not a fan of because it has the bombers, and when they self-destruct, it leaves, you know, it leaves it leaves your characters with 1 HP, and fighting multiple bombers can be problematic. I'm not willing to deal with that. You know what? You know what? We could probably try this thing again because I don't know what do we really need for this? Can we read it? No. You can decipher the character, what the characters mean, but you have a strange feeling you've read it before. What about Gar? Okay, Gar's a fat ass. Right. The characters are too difficult for Gar to understand. Okay, so alright. Totally means nothing to anyone else. Let's try the Ogre Road. Maybe it might be better. But yeah, let's go. Damn, I'm early? Actually, I'm 30 minutes late. I'm 30 minutes late. No, I start like an hour ago, but I started 30 minutes later. But yeah, we're here. We're here. I will be streaming for... it's weird. I'm gonna be streaming twice today. So normally I'll stream like a long ass time, but I got some things to do. So I'll stream for like a couple hours, maybe, you know, 3 to 4 more hours from now. End stream, do my thing, come back and stream more. So yeah. Job things? Kinda actually. If you say it says you need 100 bent swords to enter. Unfortunately, I can't enter because my sword is unbent and it's straight. As it always is. Always. But yeah, we're just doing, I'm trying to find a good place to level up. This is probably not a good place to level up because we got just a bunch of goos and a bunch of goblins most of the time. And they are tanky though, but they don't really give a whole lot. Goo Titans are okay. I'm gonna see if Ogre Road might be better. Oh crap. I forgot Nina's about to die. Why is it so fast? Oh, I'm using fast forward. I tend to use fast forwards, especially when grinding levels. So that I can, you know, it saves time, right? But when we're like fighting, when we're like doing a boss fight or dialogue, I'll just leave the original playing speed. Yeah, it's more like a convenience thing. You always saw. Actually, to be fair, Artsy, this game doesn't have it. It's the digital hardware that has it. So, yeah, it's the digital hardware. The totally legit PlayStation 1 that has it. It's not the game itself. Final Fantasy 12. Yeah, after that, there have been more games that have that kind of system as well. There you go. There you go. Ooh, he learned Restore. Yes. Very good. Alright, let's see. How much XP do these vagabonds give? 50. Okay, the goo titans are good, but anything else, and not really that great. These birds, I don't think they're that great either. Yeah, 30, 32, 30 plus is nothing. You found horseradish. I believe I might need it at some point. I think I might need it at some point. I remember, I don't know if it's a main quest or a side quest that you need to make curry and something, and you need to use horseradish for that. Yeah, boy. All right, let's see another place. This place is like what? Yeah, 30. Unless we just fight nothing but goo titans, sure. Right, goo titans. Has a fidget spinner now. He's always had it. He's always had it. It's a giant fidget spinner. Basically. Alright, let's try Dawn of Mines. Tales of Legendia. I've been itching to play some JRPGs because of my streams. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta take a break from what you usually play, and then just play something that's a little bit more brain dead. Alright, let's see. Do the enemies here... Oh, giant roaches? Ooh, brother, ew. Oh, come on, really? Is that brain dead? Only a bit. It's not a matter of how much. It's a matter of whether it is or not. Yeah, you just press attack. And this game has like an auto attack mode where you just like... Okay, so there's not much XP. Yeah, those are some big... Yeah, and they're gross. I don't like cockroaches whatsoever. Thank you, Queasy. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes, you know... Normally we would use like a slipper whenever we see one of them. Just smack it. Be done with it. In my case, sometimes I'm not wearing a slipper. So, you know, sometimes you just gotta Godzilla your way out of them, you know? Sometimes you just gotta Godzilla. Just stomp it barefoot. It's gross, I know. It is. And sometimes, yeah, I have, by the way. I'm not saying, yeah, it's not a pleasant experience, but sometimes, you know, you gotta take care of them before they multiply. Either like a broomstick, normally for me, like a broomstick or a slipper, just hit them. But sometimes your body has to be the weapon, and it's gross. I'm not saying I suggest or recommend doing it, but sometimes it's just a necessity. Sometimes you just gotta deal with it. Okay, so this place is not that great for XP. Not that great for XP, for sure. You know what? Now that I think about it, let's visit Migas. I don't know if Migas can teach Nina something at the moment. Maybe not. Alright. It'll be funny. She already had, I think Nina already has Frost, doesn't she? Or is it another ice spell am I thinking of? Yep, she already has Frost. So she's gonna learn the same spell. Welcome back, my students. Nina, you deserve a reward, therefore I give you this. Nina learned Frost. Is there anyone else who wants to study under me? I can scarcely imagine it will be so, but do you want to quit? Oh, not yet. Farewell! Come back after you've gotten stronger. If you're ready, I'll teach you some of my spells. Yes, you taught Nina a spell she already knew from the start. Yeah, she has Frost here and Frost there, but I guess you can skill ink this to someone else if I want to. It's not that great. It's a very low level ice spell, but you know, maybe it might be good against other creatures, right? You can skill ink them anytime. I just want her to learn Magic Ball, which I need to possibly level up 3 more levels or 4 more levels. Nina, that is. Alright, let's head to Bunyan. Maybe God can learn something right now. I'm not sure. I think you can teach Risky. The Whiskey Blow. You can teach the Whiskey Blow. Peko needs to learn that too. No, Peko needs to learn Risky Blow and Focus. And then after that, he will learn Shadow Walk. It's one of the most OP spells in this game. OP abilities. Alright. 5 XP. Yes, you can still get XP even if you're over a level for the other area. Boy, you're back. You working hard? Is there anyone else that wants to learn from me? No. You mean you've learned enough from me? No. Go now and come back when you've increased your level. Alright, fine. Fine. Be that way. So it means that Gar needs 1 more level then to learn Risky Blow. Wait, did Gar learn? Technically, this is also Risky Blow. Technically, it is also Risky Blow. Risky Blow. Prerequisite. Oh my god, here we go again. I have been fully corrupted by Uwu Speak. So there's a pathway there. Huh. I don't think I remember going there. Let's see. Oh, I get it. I have to go from here. Okay. Where is this gonna bring us? It's a question mark. Is this another Yggdrasil area? There's 2 of them? You feel a sense of awe come over you as you gaze upon the holy tree of life, Yggdrasil. There's another one! There are 2 Yggdrasils, huh? Okay. Can't do anything though, but for now, I guess we found another Yggdrasil. Good to know. Alright, I guess the best place to get levels is literally the Angel Tower then. Probably the underground section. I'm gonna assume. Wait, hold on a second. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if the I was thinking, why don't we level up in the plant? The power plant? So, I don't think those enemies give a whole lot of XP. Plus, they also don't give money as well. Which is kind of lame, honestly. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Oh wait, I'm not going the right way, am I? Yep. Alright. We're just here to grind. Nothing more. I think we got all the items here as well in this area. Oh no, the enemies! The enema got the shield. There you go. He is about to level up. That's good. You got plenty of healing. Can I go down, please? Thank you. How much XP do these dogs give? Not a whole lot, honestly. I'm starting to think that the, maybe we just fight the Igoos in the nearby Ogre Road. Might be a better choice. Leech power. Don't get me wrong, we're still leveling up. Yeah, that mithril helm is absolutely useless. It looks useful, but no, we already have better helmets than that. Oh my god, really? Did he just die? I'm not gonna have anyone die. Those phantoms, man, are bastards. Damn, they have a chance of just... Really? Just like that? Hold on a second. Do you have a soul stone? No, he does not. It says wearer from death once. Okay, that's very strange. He wasn't wearing it, too. That's just a weird thing. He wasn't wearing it. But okay, sure. Alright, okay. Fine. Alright. Maybe Ogre Road might be better because of the Igoos. Really? 39 XP for those bastards that can instantly kill you. Probably not. Probably not worth it, honestly. Probably not worth it. Yeah. Not worth the time. I'll just do the encounters here. Wisdom Seed. Alright, good. I really want to fight them? No, they're not really that... They don't give a whole lot of XP. Alright, let's just get out of here then. Alright, let's just get out of here. Let's fight the Titan Goose. The Titan Goose give... One of them give 200 something XP already, which is very much worth it. So... And speaking of Igoos, maybe... Let's see here. You know, before we continue, let's take a rest. Let's heal all the XP. Oh, so, sorry. Not all the XP, all the HP. Oh yeah, chat. So... I'm fully aware that we're playing some... You know, I'm currently playing some Monster Hunter 1 with Daru. Right? I'm very aware of that. And I know that there might be some, because, you know, it's not all the content that's in Gen 1 is in that game. The good Titans, those are also giving a lot of XP. There's one dude who's like 200 something already. There you go, see. I decided that for, not Monster Hunter G, but for Monster Hunter Freedom, the first PSP Monster Hunter game, I'm gonna solo that. Because at least that one, I'm a little bit familiar with. I'm more familiar with Freedom 1 and Portable First than I am with Monster Hunter 1. Because that game is where I actually started playing the game itself, like Monster Hunter games in general. So we're gonna go through all that together again, chat. You know, getting the egg quests, the... It's gonna be fun! Yep. Oh god, there's gonna be a lot of that, I'm sure. The gooey. Do they give? No, they give nothing, really. Those bastards don't give a damn thing. Titan goos don't appear as often, I guess. Puff goo. These ones don't even give that much XP either. Okay. Alright, let's just move back to Ogre Road. Or we don't have to do Ogre Road, honestly. We can just do the Mount. Yeah, Mount Lafette. Blue Goblins are alright, I guess. Oh yeah, they give a decent amount. They're like 30 XP per dude. They're not really that problematic either. There you go, nice crits. Nice crits. Guard's about to level up too. I think Guard can learn Risky Blow from Bunyan now. One second. If Nina learned Frost. Okay, not yet. But I'm pretty sure Guard can learn Risky Blow. We'll get that afterwards. We'll get that later. There you go. Goo Titans. I want these bastards. These are good XP. Thanks for the heals. Appreciate that. See? 220 XP per dude. Per goo. The Widow Queen Goo guy. Yeah, those rogues are alright. Not a whole lot of XP. Nice. Thanks for the heals. Appreciate that. Nina is just getting damaged. Honestly, you know what? I think I can swap the Ring of Fire to Nina. Honestly speaking. She can use a little bit of that. Yeah. Wait, no, Ring of Fire, not that. She'll lightly get hit by the lightning as well. Now that I think about it. Okay, you know what? We'll give her that too. Thundering. There you go. So that she'll get healed by those. Ooh, nice! Double Goo Titans. Yep, now Nina's healing. Very convenient. Because Nina is the squishiest out of the three, right? Gar and Ryu are fine. We got the initiative. How about you give me like 100 Goo Titans? I just burned them all in dragon form. That'll be good as well. Nice. Nina is about to level up. Yeah. After this, Gar is pretty much done from learning abilities. I could probably let him learn under someone else, but for now, I don't really have anyone in mind I can do. Nina as well. After she learns Magic Ball, she's pretty much A-okay for the most part. Pekko, on the other hand, and Momo... Wait, no. Momo can just learn from the next mentor I unlock. But for Pekko, there's a little bit of a process for him. I'm gonna have Pekko learn Focus first, like Gar, and then after he learns that, I'm gonna have him learn Shadow Walk. Because Pekko is a good damage dealer melee. He's talking about smacking his nuts. No, that is you, okay? That is you. That was what happened when we were playing Diablo. When we were farming. We were both, you know, I leaped onto you when I meant to actually shout and buff you with defense. But I jumped on you and my nuts were on your face. Wait, was it you or was it Unholy? I don't even remember anymore. I don't remember the dudes I bring my nuts to their face to. In-game. Obviously, we're talking about in-game, not in real life. Come on, give me the XP. Thank you. There you go. Thank you! I should definitely play the other Metroidvania, Castlevania games at some point. There's just something about them. Like, obviously, the first one I played was Symphony of the Night, right? The first Metroidvania, Castlevania game. Symphony of the Night was really fun. But there are other ones as well. I believe they're in either the Game Boy or the DS. I don't entirely remember. Yeah. Zero? No. Zero wasn't playing at that time. But also, like, the music in Symphony of the Night is just an absolute vibe to go through. The only song that I have an issue with in Symphony of the Night is the Clock Tower song. That lead guitar is just a tad bit out of tune. It's a little bit sharp. just tune it a little down, a little bit, just a little bit, like not even half a step, like between half a step. There's a few cents lower.
Shut up, bitch!
No, you shut up, bitch. You're the one with the gag last night. How you doing, Oli? Oh, there's... Oh, yeah, you're the one that I jump and put my nuts in your face in Diablo 2. I forgot. You freaky ass bottom. I don't know. My nuts were on your face in game.
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay? Why are you gay? So you are gay. No, I'm not. I'm lesbian. No, so you are gay. It's just a back and forth. Yes! Give me the Goo Titans. They give me lots of XP. Come on, burn Nina. Nina can heal. Thank you. There you go. Nina is like immune to fire because she heals me. These are tough bastards, but boy oh boy, did they give a lot of XP. See that? 400. It's good stuff, you know? It's good stuff. Yeah, how you guys doing? Daru, I didn't allow you to fart. How dare you, huh? How dare you, Daru? I just realized it sounds very, similar to his other. No moldy bread for you tonight, okay? Daru, because you farted without my permission. Is he blinded? No, he's not gonna be blind on the next fight, I guess. Alright, Gar's about to level up. Caught up Aspico. I mean, to be fair, that's his name. That is his actual name. So yeah, there. Did you make a new character, or did you just like stick with your current one? Because I'm a little bit indecisive. I'm a little bit like It's like, okay, I'm thinking I'm making a new barbarian, and it's like, you know, I'm just gonna save all of my skill points and just level up the certain ones I don't want. You made a new one. I'm not surprised. Okay. It's not as bad as Path of Exile, because Path of Exile, you won't really see the potential of the build until you have spent a significant amount of time, or not significant, but a certain amount of time, and you've gone through some acts already. Diablo 2, you can kind of see it already where it's headed from the start. Don't mind me, I'll be chilling your lord cave. It's fine. Don't worry, I will not visit the cave. The cave smells stinky. The floor is sticky too. Gross. You're going, Elemental Nova Assassin. What was it you want to go for first? Trap Assassin, and then after that, what was it? Yeah, because you're listen, alright? Just because I put the buttons there and you click the fart button doesn't mean I farted. When an elevator has 50 buttons and you press all the buttons, is it the dude that made the elevator's fault? No, it's your fault. It's your fault for pressing all the 50 buttons. Yeah, try assassin, but fuck mana management. I get you, I get you. Oh, okay, Daru. You have been selling those chip skulls. Those chip skulls, if you store them into chess piece sockets, right? They don't just it doesn't just give you life regen, it also gives you mana regen. So yeah, just letting you know about it right now, because I tried it and I'm like, oh, it doesn't just give you life regen, it also gives you mana regen. So it gives you both. Just letting you know. For me, it's okay, because barbarian, their abilities, they're not really high mana cost, right? Because the barbarians really have a low mana pool in comparison to, I think, all the other classes. So most of their abilities are like 2 mana, 3 mana, 4 mana. There's only like a few that's like 2 digits that I can think of. Well, the recent video, you're crying laughing. I appreciate that, GT. Yeah, welcome in. Yeah, after I'm done with Daru with Monster Hunter 1, I'm gonna be soloing Portable first, okay? I don't know when I'll do it. We'll just have to wait and see, because I won't be as free as gaming. But yeah, it's I've done my solo arc, I've done my multiplayer arc, and now we're gonna go back to like soloing games again. Here's for today, plan on picking up the Portable 3rd HD. Ooh, that's gonna be the best looking version of that game. When is it your turn on the merry-go-round? Oh, yeah, you're already having your turn. It's called Diablo 2. It's called Diablo 2. What do you mean? Alright, they're leveling up really fast, I must admit. Bitch, Halo. Oh, that one. We'll have to wait and see, because there are a few planned games, and I'm even considering on just stopping them or canceling them. Because for those who weren't caught up, I was signing a contract to be hired, and the job description will require my full attention, and it would also have me sacrifice some weekends, obviously with compensation, right? But the thing is the time. He's employed, he hates us! I mean, listen, guys, come on. If I get like 500 subs every single month from subscriptions, hey, maybe I can keep doing this, right? Hello, Lasso, let's go. Oh no, yeah, employed. It's called being employed. It's called being an adult. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. That's why I'm kind of like not. Like, Diablo 2 was already planned from the start, because it's like, okay, I'm playing Diablo 1, I'm playing the first game, Diablo 1, now I'm gonna play Diablo 2. I knew I'm gonna play that. Denied. This fucking needy, clingy bastard. And he calls me needy. He's submissive bottom bitch. Anyway, so, I don't want to do lasso. What? Alright, let's see. And I want to do even less for the Halo newbie. I don't even know what that is. We'll have to see. Oh god, my allergies are acting up. Just getting hotter and hotter. That's really messing up with my nose. Let's see, if 2 more levels is gonna give Gar the focus ability, which I so much want. Need another Halo freak like you. Wait, Scramasax? Isn't that a good sword? Or is it bad now? Oh, it's bad now. Okay. That sucks. Yeah, in the moment, right now, we're just gonna do Diablo 2. I can't make any promises yet in terms of like multiplayer stuff, because I'm pretty sure we're both aware, and if anyone that's like kind of like streaming and want to do collaborations, you kind of have to set a set day out of the week or multiple days out of the week to like proceed with the planned collaborations. And if I can't make the promise, right? If I can't make the promise to be present on the day of the collabs, that would be more or less equivalent to me just wasting their time. Because, you know, if I'm no-show, then it means I'm not there, right? So yeah, I can't make any promises yet. It's gonna suck. Because some games I would definitely... It would definitely run a little smoother, especially when played with multiplayer. There's like 6 Halo games. ODST. So Halo week when? Every day. Do the entire Halo. Yeah, like I said, if you, I will quit that job if I get 500 subscribers every single month. But that's being unrealistic, okay? All right, that's being unrealistic. Listen, I'm not, you know, I'm not a fairly attractive girl on Twitch that sells overpriced cookies. That, yeah, I'm not that. I'm an overweight dude that's playing a 30-plus-year-old game at this point. All right, so yeah, it's like, I'm not gonna get that kind of viewership. Yeah, I know you're messing around there. What an if? I don't know if I can play Halo with you or any other game for that matter, but I know when I can peg you. Anyway, so let me just go ahead and oh, there's a battle. Okay. I'm joking! Unholy. Okay. Monka, Totally straight, by the way. Yeah, I am. Listen, the 5% gay is very small in comparison to the 95% straight, okay? The 5% gay is just from telling jokes. So don't worry about it. Where's the floppy-ass paper ruler? It's plastic, and if you leave the ruler alone, it remains straight, okay? Don't bend it. That's not how it works. If you bend it, it's called non-consensual gayification. I don't know if that's an actual word, but okay. I just made that up. Don't worry about it. It's quite concerning. Welcome back, my students. Yes, you learned meditation. No. Do you want to quit? No, not yet. Yes. Meditation would increase her magic, right? If I'm correct. Yes. It raises intelligence when used maximum twice. So that's gonna give a significant amount of magic power. However... Ah, so Nina doesn't learn meditation by herself. She has to learn it from other sources. Okay. Alright, how close can you get to Assassin PoE? Shadow with claws. If you're gonna try to make a build yourself, it will take a while. I think the PoE website has a skill tree they can play around with, right? So you can see what you want to predetermine and pre-plan what skill nodes you want within the skill tree. Feel free. There's just a few rule of thumbs that you gotta keep in mind. You gotta make sure your resistances are always up, 75%, plus the reduction as you progress. So in total, fire, cold, and lightning resistance has to be 135% minimum. Because once you're done with the campaign, you're gonna have a 60% reduction. And the cap is 75%. It might be a little higher, like you might increase the cap to like 70, 76, 78%, 77%, really depends. Yeah, I know. I know. There's a lot of min-maxing to do. But Daru, the website I sent you, the PoE Ninja, if you don't want to break your brain, and you just want to learn, just want to go through the game while you turn your brain off and just have someone think for build for you, yeah, you can just type in the little search bar like what skills you want, what, even weapons. You can make a build around a weapon. That is what I did for my second character within the PoE League. It was supposed to be a face breaker build, and the face breaker is a pair of gloves that increases unarmed damage by 980%. So if you don't have a weapon, you're gonna punch things for a lot of damage. The problem is that build requires a lot, for me at least, that build requires a lot of certain items. So I just, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna stop using the gloves as my source of damage and just gonna use a weapon. And let me just say, the results are looking good. Unholy saw that. I showed Unholy. There was like 100 dudes on my screen. I punched one dude in the face, and those 100 enemies just all exploded. You know? One dude detonate, 100 dude detonate. It's crazy. It's a fun, silly build. Ironic that you need a lot of things for unarmed. Yeah, because when you're using that glove, those pair of gloves, you don't have a weapon, and your gloves are taking that spot. So technically, you are 2 gear pieces less, right? From like a usual build that has all gear pieces. So you need a specific shield. I need a specific helmet. I need a specific chest piece. The boots and the rings are kind of like whatever, as long as the other requirements are met. But that one, yeah. So I said, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna put a sword that has a relatively high attack speed and use the same abilities, just not punching things in the face anymore. So yeah. One guy got fisted. I wish. He's a sword user now, which is not true to his name. That character's name is Mr. Face Fister, and unfortunately, his damage isn't that high for face fisting. Maybe in the future, once I get enough currency to purchase stuff, or if I get lucky and get the drops, then that'll be cool as well. But yeah. Definitely looking forward to... Yeah, here's the thing. I was dealing, like, flat damage, no buffs, nothing. It was, like... I think I showed it to... So, flat damage, I was dealing 2,982 damage for a punch, right? Unarmed damage with the gloves, but no weapon. And then when I decided to put a weapon on him, that damage, same ability, by the way, it went from 2,900 plus to 14,100. That's like, that's almost 5 times the amount of damage that the dude was originally doing without a weapon, with the face fisting gloves. So I'm like, okay, but I'm just gonna slap a weapon on him at this point. Maybe in the future I might get something, but for now, nah, not at the moment. For now, it might be better just to progress the end game with a weapon than without. Because that's what I noticed. Every time I would fight a boss, it would take so long to the point where I actually run out of healing, and then I'll eventually almost die. Or if I go away, I just let my health regenerate over time, and then I go back to fight the boss. Now the bosses, their healths are going down literally much faster than they were, and I like that. I want to see that. I could possibly change the weapon to a different, yeah, the good thing about that build is that it's very easily swappable, because the skill tree, it only uses melee physical damage increase skill nodes. So it's like, in general, it's a decent melee build. It's not like something that's specific for unarmed damage. It's just melee physical damage. So it's like, okay, you know what, since it's not cooperating with me, I might as well just use a weapon, and it helped a lot. Attack speed and all. I like to have a shield because it, you know, I like the safety net, the sense of safety. And also, I'm not someone that is a big fan of 6 links as well, but it's sometimes it's a necessity. I tend to go builds that go for, at best, 4 link sockets for Path of Exile, because they just, you know, 6 links, they're, or even 5 links, they're all right. But some builds really rely on you having that, and sometimes they're just too expensive to get. There's a cheap item, sure, that's called the Tabula Rasa, that gives you 6 white links, 6 white sockets, and then what happens is that it doesn't have any stats. It just has all the sockets you can put, right? So you're sacrificing defense at that point. Other benefits in a specific build like evasion. Oh, the skill tree. There's a skill node that converts evasion to armor. So that build is hella tanky. Hella tanky for sure. Massive tankiness. Massive tankiness for sure. That dude, my character, that one, it has like 26,000 armor. Because it converts evasion. So here's the thing, there are gear pieces that give only evasion, and there are gear pieces that only give armor. I am getting gear pieces that give armor and evasion at the same time. So even though a helmet would, at this point, on average, would give me up to 700 armor, I would get a helmet that gives me like 500 armor and 500 evasion, because if you convert that, it's 1,000 armor in total. So it's just like, well, I guess I better just get the armor and evading helmet then, because it's just that convenient, right? And it's also costs just as much. And I apply that to everything. My shields, my armor, my helmet, the boots. Yeah, so it's just like crazy tanky. Plus, there's a little bit of life leech, so when you deal damage, you get some HP back, and the dude has also life regen and mana regen, so I'm not really too worried about the mana. So yeah. Reminds you build about his get 3 characters. I know our naked build with armor class 30 where enemies would always miss. Yeah. Well, it could be that they miss, but I think at this point the enemies are just hitting your character's pecs and they just bounce off. Like how you're trying to use, you know, a green sharpness weapon attacking a Gravios, you know. You've made a lot of progress. I think you're ready for a new lesson. Alright. Gar learned focus, so he is now 5 levels. Good. Very good. Is there anyone else who wants to learn from you? No. You learn enough from me. No. Come back when you've increased your level. Okay, what can I teach Garden? What can I teach Garden? Because Gar learned focus now, which is a good thing. Now we're just gonna train Pekko so that he increases his level. I could check. I could check if Nina can get Magic Ball. I highly doubt it. But you know what? Focus is really good. Because Focus, it's like, you know, I'm just gonna show you guys. Focus is this. Raises power when used. Max times 2. So it's just... Since he's a melee guy, it makes sense to get it, right? Pekko is kind of like a blank canvas, but he also does hit hard as well. Alright, we can definitely, yeah, even Gar has been leveling up. He only has 13 AP. So, yeah, it's not that great. I can have Gar learn under Merrileap, but it's not gonna be worth it because, Shadow Walk costs mana. If I remember correctly. Yeah, Shadow Walk, let me check. Shadow Walk costs 8 mana. And Gar having 13 mana means they can literally only use once. So it's not gonna be worth it whatsoever. However, if he were to learn, what is this? Super Combo. What is Super Combo? Super Combo is 12 ABDUs. Ah, that's useless. What about Disembowel? Disembowel has no APUs. It has a chance of reducing the target's HP to 1 at the cost of reducing the mass HP temporarily. Okay, that's not useful. It's too risky. Well, actually, with Gar having a lot of HP, that it might work, right? Disembowel might work. But Gar can actually learn Berserk and Trump. Trump card, which is okay, so how Trump card works is the user has to be at exactly 0 mana. And with Gar having the least amount of mana out of the entire party kind of makes sense, right? To use a random ability is usable within, yeah. So Trump card is like, it's kind of like a random ability in here. It will use a random ability for free, basically. But do I want it though? Do I want it though? That's a real question. I could have him learn Berserk. Berserk is also strong. It's kind of like Ray's attacking ability. More damage, but it's a loose cannon ability, right? And I don't want that. I don't want more of that. Ray's already enough. Needs to be mana 0, but most abilities cost greater than the ability pool. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's I know it sounds weird, right? So it's like, okay, if his mana is 0, yeah? And he learns a really strong ability, and he uses that ability called Shadow Walk. That'll be very good for Gar. Problem is, he's still gonna learn some abilities though. Right? Problem is, he can't transfer these abilities. Gambit, Fire Blast, Flare, Pyrokinesis. He can't. So he could either use one of this or the one really good ability. So in my head, it's like, I don't like chances like that. I like certainty. Okay, let's see. What does War Shout do? War Shouts. Okay, not that great then. Chop. Okay. Mighty Chop costs 0 AB to use. It deals physical damage to a single target while ignoring defense. It can be obtained by examining newts. Newts. I can't learn this from this guy anymore, but I can still learn it from enemies. Ah, okay. This is gonna be way later in the game. Is it worth it though? It's much later in the game. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have Bunyan. I'm gonna have Gar still be under Bunyan. Because at least he can learn Disembowel. It's not that great. It's a chance-based thing. Right? Reduces maximum HP temporarily. And what it does is that he basically would have a chance of bringing an opponent's HP down to 1. I don't know if it works against bosses, but you know what? I'm just gonna leave him be under Bunyan. Yeah. Because there's no other abilities I can think that I can really teach him. Giotto, maybe, but I can't really be too sure about that. Berserk is alright, but Ray already has that role. Nina, on the other hand, she might need 1 more level. I could be wrong. She learned meditation, which is good. She learned meditation, which is good. But yeah. Besides that, it's gonna be very powerful. Speaking of which, Ryu needs to be like, what, level 32, level 33 in order to learn Shadow Walk? Something like that. Welcome back, my students. Is there anyone else who wants to study under me? No. Okay. I can scarcely imagine it would be so, but do you want to quit? No. Farewell. Alright. So Momo, honestly, Momo can keep learning. But I much rather have Peko learn more right now. Because Peko needs a little bit of yeah. Needs to be a little careful. I really wish there's an indicator of how many levels a certain character has been under. Right? I really wish there's something like that. Yeah, Ray, he's not learning under any mentor whatsoever at the moment. Yeah, I just don't feel like Ray would benefit from it. Considering that if I were to use Ray, Ray would be a were-tiger. Literally most of the time. So I'm just gonna leave him as that. His mana pool isn't as big as well. It's like barely triple the amount of Gar, which is not that much. Alright, let's go. Let's see if Peko can learn focus. Oh, you're back. Work on. No? Okay. Alright, Peko. Peko, not yet. Alright, I see. I don't know if Peko needs like 3 or 4 more levels. We're getting rich too. Alright, let's go to that place. Let's go to that mountain again. Because once Peko learns focus, I'll switch Peko to learn under Merry Leap, and I'll just leave him there. Merry Leap is where I want Peko to be. Yep, Peko is where I want Merry Leap to keep teaching. Sorry, let me just... There you go. Alright, here we go. Peko, keep learning, okay? Just do the learning, do the stuff. Peko has a decent amount of mana pool. That's why I'm willing to teach him, have him learn Shadow Walk. So you do focus. He does focus and then he does Shadow Walk. That'll be a very strong combo. Very, very strong. What? Although I must say, he is missing a lot. You know what? We could probably buy some healing herbs. Alright, let's go. Let's buy the healing herbs. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-boo. At this point, we can just afford 99 of everything. Yeah. Even this. I know it seems a lot, but we're gonna do a lot of grinding, so... You know what? Yeah, these are 200 each. So let's do 19. Let's get 50 of them. Yeah, it's a good number. It's a good rounded number, you know? It's not too bad, not too high, not too low. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? I gotta walk all the way there. There you go. Alright, let's do the sleepy time. Nice target. Good thing. Bad thing you don't have anyone to follow you, Boss Goblin. Oh, come on. Give me the Eye Titans. The Eye Goo Titans. They're so good for XP. Alright, here we go. Come on. Boom. It's giving me goblins. I don't want the goblins. I want the good titan. Alright, Nina, all Nina has to do is just level up one more level. It needs to be like what? Did she start in level 21 or level 20? You know, let's double check. Let's double check. We can't be too sure about that, right? Can't be too sure about that. There you go. Nina, you discover you what? Nina learned Magic Ball. That's exactly the spell I wanted Nina to learn. Hello, all things. Yeah, that's exactly the exact spell. I mean, learning meditation is actually pretty good as well, I must admit. But she doesn't need to learn Typhoon anymore. She already has that ability. It's kind of a waste. Who can Nina learn under? She can try to learn from Yggdrasil. Yggdrasil's not learning anything. What does Charm doing? Okay. I remember I wanted to have Nina learn under Emitai. So you know what? Yeah. Let's have Nina learn under Emitai. Emitai is really strong. We need to pay him 10,000 Zenny in order to be mentoring one of our characters, I think, or just in general. But yeah, either way, I only want one person to learn under Emitai, and that's Nina. Nina's can be really strong because Nina has meditation, which increases intelligence by 50% each time, and it can be used twice. Enlighten is learned under Emitai, which has basically the same effect as meditation. So if we use those two abilities, that will mean that her intelligence will be increased up to 200%, which means that her spells are going to be dealing a lot of damage, even though it's like once, right? Right? Even though it's like one spell, it's a lot of damage. And then there'll be some. But also, Emitai is going to teach other abilities like Mind Sword and Barrier. I'm not sure what Mind Sword is, but Barrier, I believe, is like it increases magic defense. But yeah. Alright. She can stop learning from Magus now. Very well then, I regretfully release Nina from my service. So I can't believe it, but is there anyone else who wants to quit? No. Very well. Come back after you've gotten stronger. If you're ready, I'll teach you some of my spells. Magic Ball and Meditation are really strong, but it seems to be very beneficial for like a primarily spellcaster. We can test it out. Let's test out Magic Ball. I might regret it. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see how much damage Magic Ball does by Nina. We'll just have to see. I've never used it, nor learned it. So this will be the first time. When I played this game, I just played the game without the mentor system and just went through it. This is more or less, these are like optional side stuff. So it's not that super necessary to have. Using magic, solid balls of magic. Alright, let's go with a slasher. Okay. Damage not that bad. It's like arcane magic, so it's not an elemental damage. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Alright. Alright, let's fast forward this. Alright, let's do regular attacks. Alright, Emitai is gonna be really good for Nina. Pekka leveled up once, didn't he? Okay. We're gonna test it out. If Pekko learns Risky Blow from Bunyan, that means he's already 2 levels in under Bunyan. But if not, it means he is 1 level under Bunyan. Because I already forgot. Momo, on the other hand, honestly, Momo, I can kind of like leave her and just not have her learn under Magus. It would be cool though. But yeah. Oh wait, I need to go the other way. It's much closer to Bunyan's house. Ah, okay. He did not teach Risky Blow. Yep, no Risky Blow. Yep, he did not learn Risky Blow. Unless he did already. Let me just double check. Nah. He learned, yeah, he hasn't learned it yet. Yeah, Pekko, you know, I've never actually utilized Pekko whenever I play this game. He's one of the most underutilized character, and honestly, now that I have some knowledge of how the game actually works, he can actually be pretty strong. He's like, he's literally like Momo, but better in some ways. And what do I mean by that is, in terms of Final Fantasy terminology, Pekko is like a tankier red mage to some degree. He can withstand some damage. He has a good amount of HP. His max HP is a good amount. So, yeah, I'm not gonna lose that opportunity. When you teach him the right spells, he can definitely wreck ass. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Let's go to Emetide, dude. Yep, we had 20k. That's more than enough. Alright, Nina. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah, 10,000 Zenny. I never thought I'd really get. Alright then, a deal's a deal. I'll teach you everything I know. Alright, Nina. Learn from him. Not at the moment. Once Pekka learns Shadow Walk, maybe I might have him learn under Emitai for sure, but I doubt I'll have that. I doubt I'll have enough time for him to learn from 3 mentors before I beat the game. So it's very, yeah, it's very unlikely. Let's see, will the random encounters here give a decent amount of enemies? If it just gives vagabonds and tricksters, it's not worth it then. It won't be worth it then, honestly. Yeah, this must be like a baggie on the floor. Oh, we got the goblos here. Neko is just missing a lot though for his melee attacks. Let's go. There you go. Even faster. Ooh! Oh, there are some good titans here. Not a whole lot, but there are some. But I'd much rather do it in a mountain, honestly. Because the mountain is like, it's much more precise with it, right? There are less other kinds of enemies in the mountain. It's, there's just the birds, the goblins, the blue and the pink goblins. And, yeah, the goose. Yeah. There are less enemy variety, which means that the goose are likely to appear more. Whereas in there, there's all that I just mentioned, and then the vagabonds and the tricksters. Oh yeah, tricksters are also here. It doesn't seem like they appear as often. When's Brave Default? I don't know. Where are those? Which platforms are those games on? By the way, is it just the Switch and Steam? I'll save those for another time, though. Brave Default and also Octopath Traveler games. Those games look really good. But I'll definitely go back to Final Fantasy Tactics, unless we want them. Switch 2 and Steam. The first one, anyway. Oh, is it a remake? Or, like a remaster? Because I thought Bravely Default was like a long time running series as well. At least. Remaster, gotcha. I don't care about remasters. I might play the original. Because I like that type of graphics, right? Right? Graphics like this, even like this, for turn-based RPGs, it suffices, you know? Original is on 3DS. Okay. That might be an issue. That might be an issue because, you know me and how I... Okay. I commend Nintendo for playing around with new ideas, trying out different things, but yeah. Having 2 screens is, as time goes by, is more annoying. It was a cool idea, but it's more annoying now. The only time having 2 screens is good is when you have the console itself, right? That's the only time I can think of it's good. If we have the console itself and say you're playing an old school RPG or a Monster Hunter game, having the second screen show the minimap is a good idea. For sure. It's a good idea. Because there are a few mechanics you can't do. They were online, external program to simulate. Oh, really? I had no idea about that. Wave default. And also another franchise I'm definitely gonna get my hands into are like the old school Fire Emblem games, like the Super Nintendo ones. I don't know. I forgot. Did Fire Emblem start appearing during the NES days, or is it the Super Nintendo days? Oh, the good ones. I'm not sure about that. But yeah, I just like the classic RPG style graphics. NES had one. Gotcha. Definitely play those. I did play the mobile game not long ago. The Fire Emblem Heroes, I believe it's called. It was alright. It's a good toilet game, you know? But it does... I love like a decent amount of characters, too. Yeah. Until Game Boy Color. Pattern Radiance. What about Golden Sun? Is that a turn-based RPG? Okay, that's a... Golden Sun, yes, it's a Game Boy Advance... kind of 3D style, you know, graphics on the Game Boy Advance. Do I get Peko? There you go. We're waiting for you to come. Here's another one. Ryu learns Charm. So many things we can show you. It's a GameCube one. Okay. Oh, that's... Bye-bye. Why the hell is Ryu at the back? He's like one of the tankier characters. Okay, Ryu needs to be like, what, one more level or two more levels? We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Nina is fine. Nina can stay with Emitai, no problem. Yeah, Peko really needs to stay there. Okay, that means we can now... Yeah, we can now level up Momo. Momo's good. Momo's good. Yeah, all Momo really needs to learn is meditate. She can learn Magic Ball for sure, but meditate is definitely a much more preferred one. You did Tactics Ogre. I did the first game for the on the PS1. I still have yet to beat it though. I'm actually thinking of just finishing the video of that game and just move on with my life. Because that game, the video was supposed to come out last year, around October last year. And the game got corrupted. I couldn't progress, so I had to start over. And when I start over, it was like a month after that. And then when I started over, it's like, oh, I don't even know what the hell's going on. I had the script kind of ready, but it's not like... So I had to like restart. It's a little annoying, I know. Yeah, I'll have to do it again. And that game is actually pretty good. Different dialogues can bring you to different paths. So I had to replicate exactly what I did on the original playthrough. Yes, I had to replicate exactly. Because there's just a lot. There's a lot of ways you can... Well, I wouldn't say a lot, but there are multiple ways the game can end. As I expected from playing ogre battles. It's like Final Fantasy Tactics to some degree, but for some reason it's just much more deep in detail. Yeah. Okay. Advance Wars would be a good game. Advance Wars is a fun game that but I don't play for the story. All I do is I just play free mode and play against an AI enemy. It's that game somehow was able to kind of satiate my urge to play Warhammer. Yeah, it does. It kind of does. It's a fun little game. I played it on my phone a bunch. It's just like, okay, I want to move this tank here. I want to move these guys here. Gotta move the, you know, these jets here. Like, it's a little fun game, yeah? Okay. So Ryu learned Charm, which means he is either 1 or 2 levels away from learning Shadow Walk. He can definitely learn War Shout, now that I think about it. War Shout is... It raises the target's power, can be obtained... Oh, okay, it's not too bad. Yeah, he can learn it. I don't care if he learns it or not, but yeah, he can definitely learn it for sure. Yeah. For Momo. Alright. Let's check with Momo. And actually, you know what? Now that I think about it. Let's check Momo with the wizard guy. With Migas. With Migas. Nah, she hasn't learned anything. Okay. She hasn't learned anything. She's about to level up, which means that she needs exactly 4 more levels from now. Pekko is gonna be a little bit. I think Pekko learned. Am I correct? Yeah, Pekko hasn't even learned Risky Blow yet, so you know what? Let's double check. We don't know for sure, right? I need Pekko to just learn Focus, that's all. But yeah. Okay. Pekko hasn't learned anything from Bunyan yet. So, either he's 1 more level, or 2 more levels from learning Risky Blow. Okay, you don't want us to go? Fine, be that way. Okay. So Momo needs 4 levels. Pekko needs maybe 1 more level. It's gonna be a while until Nina gets to learn things from Emitai. So we're just gonna deal with a bunch of leveling up. I'm kind of expecting to do some story progression this stream or today, but we'll just have to see. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, Daru. I found out with Unholy last night. We can duplicate gold and items. In Diablo 2, oh my god. Yeah. So yeah, my stash has 2.5 million gold. Yeah, I said, Unholy, keep leveling up. I'll just log in and log back out. Back and forth in the server, okay? It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, and it just... and we tested it out. It's actually true. We can duplicate the gold and the items. The items, it's not really useful to anyone because it's maybe for Paladin, but not for any other class, right? It's very melee tank eccentric. So everyone wants to learn from me. No. Really, Pecco? Pecco hasn't learned yet? Come on. Oh wait, it's not Pecco to level up, it was Momo. Alright, I'm mistaken then. Pecco's about to level up though, so... I like how Bunyan was just replaced by the Eye Goose. Like, alright, I know these monsters are they're too damn easy to kill, but I'm just not gonna deal with it. Like, alright, fine. And there, don't worry about it, alright? Sometimes, I know that people will get gold just by leveling up, but in my head it's like, why don't you get the gold, buy better stuff so you can level up a little faster? Either way, it's the same process, just done a little differently. So you're saying that you're cheating. It's like, no, just do what the game allows, you know? Yeah, I know it sounds dumb. Alright. You know, I can lower down my screen's brightness. I just realized it's hella goddamn bright. I'm playing a turn-based RPG game. Come on, Pecco, just level up, damn it. It's a lot of goblins there. Okay. There you go. Come on, Pecco, just level up, damn it. You little bastard. There you go, finally he's leveling up. So he can learn Risky Blow now. 2 more levels for Pecco. What about Ryu? Alright. So Pecco needs to be level 26. Momo needs to be... Did Momo learn Frost? Not yet. Okay. Momo needs to be... Pecco 26, Momo 20, also 26. Okay, there you go. Alright. There you go. I think Ryu needs to be like 1 or 2 more levels. Then he can learn Shadow Walk. One of the strongest melee attacking abilities in this game. when paired with a strong melee attacking dragon form, unbeatable. Like the demon form, the demon dragon humanoid form that we saw. I feel like the eye goos are just not appearing as often anymore. Did we just extinct like the goo titans? And they're just not appearing anymore? I don't know, maybe that might be the case. There it is. There's one of them. There you go. I want more of them goo titans. I don't want board. Why you give me board? Board no good. Yes. Go. Go. Whoa, come on. A lot of grinding, I know, chat. A lot of grinding. I'm fully aware of it. Welcome in, Padots. Alright. We should be able to at least learn Frost. I don't care about Frost. It's meditation that I want Momo to have at the end of the day. Nah, she hasn't learned yet. Okay. Hold on, let me just... Oh, nice emote. That's a Ryu emote. You want to quit? No, I don't want. I don't want to quit. I need Momo to learn meditation. It's very strong. Maybe Momo can learn under Emitai, but I want her to learn under Days. Before I do any, before I unlock Days, that is. Because there's only a... you can only visit her like a couple of times at best. But I'm pretty sure Pekko can definitely learn Risky Blow now. unless I'm schizophrenic. Wait, what the? You're telling me that this is your first level under Bunyan. Come on. Does this mean Momo needs to be level 26? And Pekko needs to be level 27? Oh god. Please. A lot of grinding here. Okay, what about Ryu? Ryu is far. Yep, he's like over a third. Corrupted? I should say, yeah. I've beaten this game a couple of times, but just never utilized the mentor system. So I'm taking this opportunity to. I remember unlocking Mary Leap, but I never actually had Mary Leap teach anyone. Yeah. This is the only game that I actually know the story of. What's up, Kali? How you doing? I just start online. Yeah. That has happened a lot. We had 2 memory cards and I lost one of them. It had all of my saves for Crash Bandicoot. To be fair, it was a 3-in-1 Crash Bandicoot game. It was 3 games in 1 disc. So it's Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, and 3. Or I believe it's called Warped. But it's basically Crash Bandicoot 3. It had that in there. It had Final Fantasy Tactics in there. It had Chrono Trigger in there. Yeah. Phantasy Star Online. The first one? The first one, Kalia? I tried that game, by the way. Definitely gonna play at some point. Just don't know when. It's okay. Yeah, my character is a Force Newman. Why? Because I'm playing it with friends, or I plan to play with friends, and I intend to be a healer. I did a very small amount of grinding, just so that the Force Newman can hold a handgun by leveling up the mag. Yeah, and learn rest stuff. And then I stopped from there. I was like, okay, you know what? From here, I'm just gonna go ahead and wait until we play. Because, you know, I'm having a little bit too much fun. Push the card system. Get a Force Newman as well. Yeah, they're really good spellcasters, but they're very squishy. That's why I'm like, okay, you know what? I might have to use a ranged weapon just so that I can do damage without having to risk getting hit twice and then dying. Especially the final boss. Oh, I haven't gotten that far. All I did was just play the start. Fantasy Star Online. Yeah, looking forward to actually play it though. It's gonna be an interesting journey. There are a couple of people that said that it inspired Monster Hunter, and I can see a little bit, but it's very small. Like you get the quest from like a quest giver, like in Monster Hunter, and the third-person perspective. But really, it really plays more like a Diablo type game. You don't actually craft your gear. You're kind of reliant on buying it, and even the vendor has a chance on selling something better or worse. Or you just rely on enemies dropping them. The abilities as well. You can buy some, but they're very limited compared to like actually finding enemies and dropping it. It's like Space Diablo but third person than Monster Hunter. That's where I see most of the similarities from. Alright. I'm pretty sure Pekko is gonna learn Risky Blow at this point. He's about to level up. Alright, let's do this. Alright. I'm gonna fast forward even faster. There you go. Oh yeah, I forgot Momo's gun induces sleep. Okay, Pekko's about to level up. Like 2 more goo titans. Like the game gives me goo titans. Look at your Monster 1 PS2, self-written roads on how to cook. Yeah, combine items. I had a Japanese disc. Right, I had a Japanese disc, so I went to internet cafes and wrote down materials in Japanese because I don't know what it means. It's like, oh, this monster, okay, red dragon. We know it today as Rathalos, right? But I didn't know what the hell it was because it was Japanese. That's why it took me 6 months to unlock the quest that has you actually fight Rathalos. And then after that, it's just like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna stop right here. Wait for the PSP Gen 1 game to come out, and I played that instead. It was like, oh god. It's like a caveman trying to decipher a newspaper. Like, just a small singular page of a newspaper. Oh wait, no, I meant to go to Bunyan. I meant to go to Bunyan. So Momo needs to be level 27, I believe. Am I right? Yeah, she needs to be level 27. Pekko needs to be... I believe Pekko is gonna learn Risky Blow now. Unless the game is just not cooperating. It's just making it harder. Huh. I don't get that. Why is the game not teaching Pekko how to do, what is it? Isn't he under Bunyan or something? Huh. He already leveled up. Wait, hold on a second. You can examine an ability once from enemies. But does that also mean you can only learn an ability once from mentors? Is that how it works too? Has gone, are you back? Yeah, I apologize for that. Does it work that way too? Unsure. I'm starting to think that learning abilities from mentor is also once, just as examining enemies for abilities. Be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom though. But I feel like that might be the case. Alright, we're back. Alright, I think my theory is right. You can only learn ability once, not only from enemies, but also from mentors. Momo staying as a mentor of Migas is good because she needs some spells. But her mentor is gonna be replaced really soon. Nina is already learning under Emitai. Gar can keep learning under Bunyan. Pekko, on the other hand, what can he learn in this at this point? That's the thing. What can he learn? That's the thing. What can he learn? That's a shame. That's honestly a shame. Okay, that's true. For example, you can only learn Shadow Step from the fairy once. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have Ryu learn that. Yeah, that just sucks, though. That sucks. Why? Why you gotta be this way? Alright. Alright. Migus. I mean, Momo's intelligence is definitely going up, which is good. She needs that. She needs to be a spellcaster, or at least I'm aiming for her to be a spellcaster. Pekka, on the other hand, can keep learning under Bunyan just so he can be tankier and more melee focused. Accuracy gave her Shadow Step. That was smart, but it felt good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna leave Ray as is. Ray is gonna be just... That's it. Ray is just gonna be himself. Gar, keep learning under Bunyan. Pekka, keep learning under Bunyan. Okay, who can I have train Pekko then? I'm thinking if I have Giotto teach Pekko, it might not be that good because Pekko has a good amount of AP. He can definitely learn some spells. I just don't know which one. Should you go hardcore in PoE just to piss yourself off? Pandero, don't. You're gonna piss yourself off just by thinking that your build is gonna be hot shit. And then you realize later on that it's not even doing any damage and dying too easily. Trust me. Trust me. Leo just established. When your character... Okay, so you have two leagues, right? You have the standard league and you have the hardcore league. If you die in the hardcore league, character will be transferred to standard league. And there are two versions of each of those leagues. There's the regular standard or the league standard, regular hardcore, or league hardcore. So, yeah. You have like a favorite monster game? I'm at the point where I don't have a favorite monster game anymore. I just like the series as a whole. Yeah, hope that answers your question because I'm at the point where I understood that each game has its own flaws and limitations and it tries to work around it, and anything that comes after tries to improve from that. So it's like the game is good for what it can give or for what limitations they have at a time, and whatever comes after is like, oh, it's trying to improve from that, right? So yeah, the only ones that I can really critique better would probably be the newer games, like from World Rise and Wilds. But yeah, we're people missing the underwater battles. Yeah, you're gonna be a very small minority that likes the underwater combat. But yes, it also depends on what weapon you're using as well. I don't like water combat, especially when I use hammer. Greatsword, alright, it's fine. But honestly, I just believe that the harpoons... when you think about harpoons, you don't just think it's like a spear, right? It's a projectiling spear. So I thought, oh, harpoons, I'm gonna throw it to my enemies, and maybe it'll help my character like latch onto it. No. Harpoons are just disposable weapons that you use to stab critters. Like, in my head, it's like, why do I have to use harpoons to kill the sharks when I can just use my actual weapon to do the job for me, right? Like, it's kind of dumb. Doesn't kind of make sense. Lance, yeah, Lance, and definitely, I see it a lot, the Kelby bow. Nah, I don't need a bow to beat the game. The way I play the game is walk in straight into a brick wall until the brick wall gives up, and then you walk through the wall. That's just how I think in video games in general. Just hit thing and don't die. You'll be good. You'll be good. Alright. AP less. Less HP, less AP, but more attack power. Maybe Peko can learn from Delonzo. Huh. Do I want Delonzo to teach, though? That's a thing. Okay. I could also have... Oh, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. I could also have Gar learn under Foul. Foul has charge. That's good. Or... Counter. Counter, I believe, is just... You get hit and you hit right after, right? Reprises in this game. Okay, although... The stat increase is what interests me, though. Okay. Let me just look something up. I can have Peko learn super combo. For sure. I can have him learn super combo. From Bunyan. I can have Momo stop learning from Migas. I can have Gar stop learning from Bunyan and have him learn from Foul instead. Because Foul is going to reduce the intelligence, which means that Gar already has a very small amount of mana pool anyways. Okay. Decisions. Okay, Gar's gonna learn from Foul. Momo's gonna stop learning from... Actually, you know what? Momo's gonna keep learning from Migas until we have her be under Days. The rest will just leave as is. Alright, Gar's gonna learn under Foul. Let's have him go to Foul. Since part 1, you're mostly playing Greatsword, though. Yep, that's my second main weapon. Because my main weapon is hammer, but you can't cut tails with hammer, so so I had to resort to using a greatsword. Although lately I've been playing a lot of lance in Monster Hunter 1 again, and it's I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to get it for sure. Long lance sword. That's not, no. A lance is just a very thick spear. Okay. Alright. Let's change it up. Gar, you're gonna learn under foul. At least that way you get more HP. I just want to be sure. Agility, intelligence, low, but high defense, decent power, decent HP. Okay, we're gonna have that happen. Love the hammer, but we play the hunting horn in some games just for the music. Yeah, it can be fun. I play hunting horn, especially when I play with friends. It's really fun though. Are we now still XP grind? Not necessarily. I'm just having characters change their mentors. And then we'll just progress. Alright, here you go. What? I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. Anyway, what do you want? Want me to teach you how to fight too? Huh. If you want to be my apprentice, you'll have to win about 30 or so fights without taking a rest, understood? Only tough guys need the ply, see? Come back anytime, I'll be here. I think I've done that at some point. I feel like I've seen you. Really? 30 fights? Oh, it's a really? There's a prerequisite? Did I say prerequisite? Prerequisite. Prerequisite. Okay, so I have to win 30 fights without resting. Okay, fine. Fine game. Be that way. We'll just have to gain the levels of those who are not as high level. So you're trying to not let every character lag behind. Yes, to some degree. But also, they will learn new abilities while they level up, while also having a mentor. So I'm trying to work my way where they will have the necessary abilities that I want them to have. And then once they do that, I'm gonna have them be under one last mentor, and then from there I'm just gonna progress through the game. Just gonna progress through the game normally. Okay, Momo, Gar. I don't think it matters, right? Like Ray is definitely behind in XP, for sure. But Ray doesn't need to. You know what? Now that I think about it, maybe Ray can be under... Yeah, Gar can stay under Bunyan as well as Pekko. Ray can be under Fall. Because Ray... doesn't... Yeah, Ray can do a little bit more damage, but also definitely more HP and defense. Shared weather characters in your party or not. Yeah, I believe Breath of Fire 4 has that. This one is, whoever's in the main party, they get XP. Who isn't, won't. Alright, you just gotta do it. Ray's definitely lower level. Let's have Ray and Momo grind. Because they need to catch up in levels. Especially Ray needs to catch up in levels. For sure. One second. Who can we teach Pekko? Gar under Bunyan is not a bad idea. Pekko, on the other hand. I really want him to learn under Hachio, but it's not available anymore. Oh, la 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 la. Get XP and master how to do a quest instead of... Yeah, some of them you can easily learn right away, but it's definitely more annoying though. Delonzo is a good one. Delonzo is a good one for especially for damage and agility, which means dodging power. maybe I can have Pekko learn. Damn, minus HP and AP though. You're not, it's not gonna be a decrease. It's just you're gonna get it lower than the other stats, right? Let's try Delonzo. Delonzo. I believe she's here. I could be wrong. No, Delonzo is in the other place, isn't it? Delonzo is somewhere else, I believe. Alright, let's try this place. Oh wait, no, this is not the right place. No. Delonzo's not here. Delonzo. Pekka already learned everything from one mentor. Chunky overworld sprite. Yep. Very cute. Sometimes I just wish they made like actual figurines. You can make like a simple board game on it. Is Delonzo here? I don't remember. Where is Delonzo? Don't necessarily remember where Delonzo is. You know what? Now that I have the page up, I can just look it up. I just realized. Delonzo, where is you? You are in the coffee shop. Once you become an apprentice, it wise to sell. It might be wise to sell any weapons that are no longer needed for Zenny. Ah, so we need like what, 30 weapons? Yeah. We have a bunch of weapons, but we just don't have a variety of them. I haven't sold every single one though. Yeah, the coffee house. Alright, I remember you like need 30 weapons or something like that. Anyways, let me check. It's not 30 of the same kinds. It has to be 30 different kinds of weapons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Does it count as currently being equipped? We'll see. Oh, Pekko's already in the party. Whoops. Pekko is good in terms of HP, so it's okay if he gains a little less of it. He's already tanky as he is. Because having 2 Bunyan students it might be a little redundant. But I can definitely tell that Pekko's accuracy is very low. He tends to miss a lot. Alright. Carrying at least 15 kinds of weapons. Don't need any whims getting in my way. See you later. 15 kinds of weapons. 15, I thought it was 30. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9. We can just buy some regular ones then. Wait, do we have knives? Yes, we do have knives. It's like a it's like a prerequisite. I can never say that word quickly. I gotta say it slowly, or else I will say it in uwu. And I hate it when I say it in uwu. No, this is an inn, okay. No one sells weapons here, okay. Holy crops. Let's go to Windia. Wait, can we even go to Windia, or are we like banished from the kingdom for supposedly kidnapping Nina again, like the 3rd time? Oh, they don't care. Okay, they don't care that we're entering the kingdom again. Hold on, he's not selling anything. How about you? Oh yeah, the mace. Which word? I forgot. Okay, we bought 2, that's 11. I don't need to clay more. Don't worry, I forgot the word already. There's this game called Amnesia: The Dark Descent, and that happened in my brain. Alright, let's get that. We're gonna have Pekka learn under Delonzo, and it will be on our way. Momo is still learning under Migas, but she'll be under Days really soon. Bollock knife. Nice. We got a knife designed to stab butts. I believe that's like, what, 13 weapons now? We need 2 more. Right, am I right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. We need 3 more weapons. Right. I believe we need to go to... I just keep forgetting. Going out that side doesn't actually bring you anything. Later in the game, you have the annoying part where you have to go a specific direction. Oh, yeah. That part really made me hate desert areas in video games. That part really made me despise deserts in general. I always hated deserts because of that one part. It's only that one singular part. So annoying. I never did. Every time I'm gonna start every time I start a game in a desert, it's like, oh, God, here we go again. So it's just really annoying. Oh. That took me maybe a couple of weeks to actually understand. But wilds, the desert wasteland region, but wilds. Yeah, blame this game, okay? This game is where it all started. It's another Capcom game. Just think about it. Deserts are boring, okay? Right? In video games, there's just... I mean, look at Metroid Prime 4. It's like, oh, we have open world. And it's like, okay, where's the open world? It's in a desert. What is in the desert? Nothing. So, of course, it's open world. Because you're open to nothing. You stick to blaming wilds? You just hating wilds at this point. Where's that? Maybe Rapala can sell it. Where are you? There you go. I need like... more. We have one. Moon sword. It's a little cheaper. Okay, so we have how many? That's like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We need 3 more. Exactly 3 more. Let's get the cheaper ones then. So we have by claws. Okay. We got that. We got that. Got that. I don't care if we're using money. It's fine. We can just, we can sell them afterwards. Plus, we have a lot of money at the moment, so... Alonzo, here we come. I have no discounts, let's see. My days are okay. Long overall. Listen to what I say. Okay, finally. I can learn. When you buy like a knife. Okay. You can learn, Echo. No. I'm gonna leave Ray as is. He does a lot of damage on his own just by being a tiger. But yes, I'm gonna have to level up Ray and Momo as well. But I'm not too worried about who's teaching them at the moment. So it's all good. It's all good. Very good. Alright, Ray is about to level up. Momo needs to be like a couple of levels. Alright, let's go back to the mountain. Oh boy. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, me too. Because Ryu is locked. No matter what. He's locked as a main character. Because he's the main character. And part of me just like, okay, when it comes to leveling, sure. And you cannot progress further until you have it as part of the party. He's about to level up. I'm not sure if it's level 32 or 33 that he would be getting Shadow Walk. Yeah. Maybe I can have Peko get influence. Oh boy. Alright, let's go. Let's do... Ray's about to level up already. Ray is good as he is. Squamasax. I can sell those later. Game. Give me some there you go. Give me the good items. There you go. More leveling. We're here to do leveling. There's one Ryu to level up, just so I can check. He's about to level up to 32. And he needs Ray to catch up a little bit, though. Just a little bit. Not much. Just a little. Just a little bit. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Momo almost about to level up. Nice. There you go. Come on. I want some goos. I want goo titans. I honestly believe that they're supposed to be bigger. I don't know why they didn't make it bigger though. Okay. The goo titans, that is. Yep. Come on, give me the goo titans. I want the goo guy, the goo gaigans, the goo titans. Goo goo gaga. There you go. Finally, leveled up. Okay, Ray is about to level up, although he's not really much of concern as of yet. I'm pretty sure the next zone I'm gonna bring Ray with me. The ship area, the ship zone. Yu is about to become level 32. I don't know if that's the level he'll learn Shadow Step, but we'll have to wait and see. Because after he learns Shadow Step, or Shadow Walk, I'm gonna have him stop being mentored by Ryu. Because as much as it teaches dodge, plus 10, it really reduces the amount of stats you would be increased. The one that it really increases agility, but it decreases power and HP, and I don't want that anymore. So once I learn Shadow Walk, I'm dementoring him. Nice, congrats, Ray. Ray's catching up, nice. Almost 71 XP left. Nah, yeah, I get it, but don't worry. I get what you mean. One more. Just a couple more goblins. Come on! Come on! There you go, finally. Alright. I'm thinking of like, okay, do I have... I'm having second thoughts. So I'm like, do I have Gar learn under Fall now, or just leave it as is? I'm like, you know what, just leave it as is. Gar has bad mana anyways. So it's just like, okay. In that case, whatever. just letting him have bad mana. We need to bring Gar with us. Sorry, not Gar, Pekka with us. Just a little dumb, because the only way you can really access Mary Leap is by kicking that little rock into the water aggressively. Like a little side quest. There you go. Is this it? We were waiting for you. It looks like Ryu is learning a lot. It's lots of our research. It's another one. Shadow Walk. We can show you later. Eh? You mean you're not interested in our secrets anymore? Sorry, we doesn't need to know our secrets. Too bad. Anyone else thinks that they don't. You know, I just don't like it. I don't like having the fairies feel bad. One thing is they don't need our secrets anymore. I feel bad saying no to the fairies. They're just too damn cute. When they're panicking, they're like... You know? They're like flying around. Alright, let's do a test run. Called Shot and Love. Translate Shadow Run. It's confusing wording sometimes. No worries. No worries. I definitely agree. This game has some localization issues. For sure. It does have some localization issues. Some words just does like sometimes the dialogue, the grammar in English is just like okay. All right, yeah, it's understandable. It's a little off, but yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, it's kind of like that. All right, let's go. Now we can go to Angel Tower. Finally, some story progression after 2 hours of grinding and stream. 2.5 hours of grinding on stream. Jeez. All right, let's just fast forward this. No, I didn't mean to go there. All right, let's go. Not the best way to learn the like. Nah, not really. It was a little. It was a little incomplete. And English is technically one of my first language, but it's not the first language that I learned. All right, let's try. I want to try something. Overtime. Yeah, it's one of those things where if you don't use it, you lose it. That's nasty. That is nasty. This is not even warrior mode. Strike Wing Lizard, yeah. Because it uses the powers from his allies. And since Ray is a were-tiger and Momo is like magic, kinda, but through technology, it's like a magical tiger dragon hybrid. Yeah, it's really cool. Rat. Tiger dragon? No. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, really? No shadow walk? Oh, come on. Why you gotta do this to me? Come on, why? Why? No, really? Warrior can't do it? I guess so. Why did I do it just... force? Just force alone. Will it retain Shadow Walk? Nice reprisal. Oh, really? There's no... Damn, that's a shame. So it's only a few then. It's only a few forms that can retain that. That's a miss. Yeah, I knew it. I forgot which forms will let you keep your abilities. Or some of it, not all of it. Some of it. Change party member. Alright, we will have to bring Gar with us for sure. Just for dialogue's sake. Momo's gonna have to stay because I wanted to learn under days. Finally, some story progression. Alright, let's go. Garbage. I think that's what you typed down, Quiet. That's what you typed down, right? You typed down garbage? Let's go. Chat, close your eyes. Are my resistance and stat boosts in PoE going to come mainly from armor? Armor, skill tree, maybe some jewels. They are widely close. This. Guardian, come closer. Just fucking Chun-Li his ass. You big oaf, you bone-headed guardian. What do you think you were doing? Entombing me in this temple for 500 years? I have a mind to blast you into orbit. So I guess the fact that you've released me shows that you're finally willing to listen to what I have to say. Boom. Right in the nunchucks. Jesus Christ. It's too late, idiot. I like how Ryu is just like, am I seeing what I'm seeing? Yeah. Well, maybe not completely hopeless. What have you done? Yep, this is in the past, chat. What do you think you're doing, you buffoon, idiot? But our God has told us that they're wicked and evil. And you never thought she might be wrong? You imbecile. I'll take you to meet your foolish god. Days. Show more respect to the Guardians. Was that us? Was a small whelp us? I think it might be us. If each and every last member of the brood had indeed been killed. Oh my god, Ryu is just like, I can't. I can't, it's bulging right now. All would have been lost. But there's still one of the brood left. Is this Pixel bought as an emote on the Switch? Yeah, it got... I'm not surprised. It's too damn clear. I don't know if this is even allowed. And what of God? First things first, Guardian. The spirits of the dead dragons are too strong here. We need to go someplace else. There should be a cave at the base of the volcano in the west of here. I'll meet you there. The volcano to the west. Got it? My little dragon. Why does she have to call him my little dragon while being literally butt naked in front of a adolescent boy? That volcano to the west. She met me in Mount Zublo, yes? Mount Zublo it is. But you know, I'm intending to use. So you remember the Vulcans that you can fight in Mount Zublo, right? Yeah, if they're facing the other way, those are some rock hard cheeks. Just saying. Those are some rock hard cheeks. Maybe. I don't think I can actually use that. I might upload the 7 TV instead. Ah, confusion, nothing. She had like eons to train those properly. She's also a god, technically, or a goddess, or a deity. And you know how people with that power can just shape their body to whatever they like. Alright. It's blue in your region. You're not mistaken. I also known him as Blue from Breath of Fire 1. 1 or 2? Yeah, I don't exactly remember. I think 2. I never beaten I never beaten 1. I've beaten 2, but I got one of the bad endings. Maybe she can straighten those bent swords. Well, to be fair, my swords have been unbent. I think this is the place they's meant, yes? Oh, there it is. Bad ending too, just for the feels. Yeah. I have not beaten 1, so I don't know much about 1. And I never played 4, aside from like a test, like to see if the game works or not. There you are, my little dragon. Oh, there it is. Now she's wearing clothes. And has a snake tail. Don't be frightened. This is what I really look like. Were you expecting me to show up naked again? No. In that form. The one I was imprisoned in. I'm not able to fully utilize my powers, see? That's too bad. I like you this way. Unfortunately, it looks like this is just a dumb dialogue, but this actually has some effect. I like it this way. Will allow her to teach one or mentor characters. Well, thanks. Oh, she's blushing. You certainly know what to say to a lady, don't you? Oh my. In-game Bible items and against random encounter. Oh, there is. I think I might have gotten that one. Yeah, I think I might have gotten that one. So, now that you're all here... Wait, there's still a moment. Is this where we'll meet God? Yep, we're in this part now. No, silly. I'm going to tell you how to get there from here. Before I was imprisoned, I would have been able to take you there myself. But I don't have enough strength left to do it now. Alright, my little dragon. I'm going to open your eye. So you'll be able to see the way yourself. It might hurt a little. As you're gonna play soon again, really? But you'll just have to grin and bear it. I think she meant grit. But you know what? That works. My Ryu. That, Ryu, is called prana. The eye of God. If you follow that light, you'll find the God who used the Guardians to destroy your people. North. Far, far away to the north. Across the sea. How you get there is up to you. I can't do it for you. This is all I can do now. It's up to you. It's up to you now, Ryu. Good luck. Guard, I want you to look out for him. Make sure nothing happens to him. Understood? I swear it by the lives of all the brood I stole. He will not come to harm while I draw breath. I must be getting old if something like this is knocking the wind out of me. It'll be nice you can part away with days. Yeah, that'll be cool. The closest you can do is just learn under her. You must be feeling your age as well. Sister. Sister? She has a sister? Ryu? Gar? When did she swap to Nina? When did Momo swap to... What the heck? Like Tully, Tharsaval, Ryu, then you, Gar just disappeared like that? I was so scared. What happened? Did you see Days? Did you meet God? Well, we met one of them. God is, very far away, yes? Across the sea. We had to swim. With our bare hands and feet. Looks like we'll need a boat, a very big one. Yes? Alright. I think she's Ryu's aunt. To some degree, yeah. But Ryu doesn't know that. You get in the team, yep. Even better. I'm not condoning incest, but the only thing could stop me. What? God damn it. I knew something like that was going to be said in chat. Sweet home Alabama. And we learn. You can use this to travel where days resides. Okay. We have soft spots with aunts. Chat is sponsored by some Lannister. Wait, hold on a second. You can use this to travel to where Days resides. But she must be tired now and needs rest. Oh, really? There was only one... I realized the sentence that was about to come out of my mouth would sound really weird. BOF is written by J.R. Martin. Oh my god. Alright, what time is it? I can probably stream for like another hour or so. Oh wait, no, we have to go the other way, right? We have to go the other side. So Momo can't learn yet? Momo can't learn under Days yet? That's a shame. That's an absolute shame. And also, where do I learn the Kaiser Dragon Brood? Do I have to go back to the Angel Tower and get the brood there? We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Because I don't think I unlocked it yet. It's been a while. My button is not pressing. It's not reading my inputs. Sooner or later, I'll have to get a new controller. Even my Logitech one, the analog stick is drifting now, which is really annoying. Oh, nice. That's quick. But also, when it comes to, like, medieval times, fantasy times, it's... in terms of, like, what's written, it is very common to, you know, for a dude or to just really love their sister. It's been shown in history. Now, obviously, it's against the law to commit such, but you know what? Those of royalty, they have the power in the past to proceed with such. That's why a lot of us in the world are a little bit, you know. It's a joke. Forgive me, but this really, come on. Really, come on. I always have to bring Gar. Really? Yeah, really? It's like, come on. Really? I have to bring Gar all the time? I don't want him to level up anymore. I need Ray and Momo to level up. Think about the Hasburger jaw. They pass on through some sick generations. Yeah. What? No, quite. It's just history. It's just history. It's not me making shit up. There you go. Back. There. I'm gonna check that platform where we last fought Gar. And let me check something. Maybe there's something here too. Oh, there's literally nothing. Absolutely nothing. There's a whole lot of nothing. Go. Allow me to fast forward this. Is this... Oh, I gotta push it all over again. May not be there, always be in the notes. You said you wanted to get Kaiser, right? Yeah. I'm just gonna check, just to be sure. It kind of just forces us to make sure and check every corner, right? It's kind of like normal for RPGs like these. Let's go. Why does Gar have to be goddamn massive? He can't even fit. You can't fit? Yeah. Because I'm too big. Oh wait, no. Gar's supposed to be pushing that all the way there. Yeah. Yeah. Because no matter what, Gar cannot push it from the back because the hole is too small and I'm too big. Grow up. Grow up. Grow up. That's why they call it Breath of Fire 3. How is that? How is that connection even made? There you go. There you go. Ah, come on, you son of a cock. Just let me go down the damn stairs. Sit in here. Because if it's not, I can just rewind. Aha! Of course it's not here. Who am I kidding? Alright. $299. Geist is here, right? Gats. Yeah, so God, if you really think about it, it's just like Warhammer 40k, right? The Emperor made the Thunder Warriors. They proved to be too good at their job. So he made the Space Marines and have them fight them with the Custodians. Same exact thing. God made the dragons and she's like, oh, they're too good. Time to send my Custodians to beat them up. Alright, we can get out of here. Alright, this is false. This is what he would say. Fake news, fake news. Is God in this game? Probably. Fake news. Alright, let's get out of here. The wolves are fine. But honestly, Daryl, if you just want to have an easier time making a build, just play PoE 2. PoE 2 is much more, it has a massive skill tree, but it definitely condenses a lot of the over complexity of making a build. There has been only a few times where I can remember, you know, respecking, and it's only like certain skill nodes that I decide to not use, right? Isn't it even bigger? I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. But considering the fact that Path of Exile 1, you can extend the tree, yes. Not by much. You have to have certain jewels to socket in the skill tree. But still, right? You can extend it. Ah ha 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 ha. Yeah, the Tesla one. It is a yeah. Whatever you read is exactly that. It's a Titus laugh. All right, so no Kaiser Dragon, I guess. I also still need to memorize like which combination to get a certain dragon type, dragon form. Shivering down my spine. In G major apparently. No, it was a dissonance. It was many notes. Because I had to duplicate the Titus laugh twice, and then one of them is like a pitch higher, and the other one is like a pitch lower. So, yeah. Yeah. I had to. I had to do it. Oh, yeah. There's dissonance. If you don't know what dissonance means, but you listen to a band called Korn, yeah, you hear that, you know, that very disturbing guitar notes. Yeah, is that. Harmony of dissonance, pretty much. Alright, here we go. Let me save the game. Let's stream, yeah, about 45 minutes or so. Alright. And since I'm about to end, I'm just gonna go ahead and disable raids. Alright. Silent will raw twist. What the fuck? I'm not sure. What? What there? I'm just disabling raids. Oh. that lyrics. Okay, I get it now. Wait, what the fucking for there? I just disable raids because it disables for an hour, and I'm gonna end stream in an hour. Or less than an hour, actually. Why are you looking? Give me that look for it. Quiet. Bade. Oh, it's Bade. Yeah. Am I supposed to listen? What am I supposed to listen to while I'm unconscious? You can just watch the video again. That's a bit on point, dude. There's like that. Yeah, that's messed up. I listen to heavy metal a lot. Yeah. By the way, Pat, I'm curious. How did you find my stream? Normally people don't go scrolling down on Twitch's categories and such. Got to watch? Yeah, you can watch it. You know, I'm about to end stream. You can watch it afterwards if you want to, or whenever you want, really. My name is Bade, Rapala Guildmaster. I've come to get our boat back. Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, good to see you again. Yeah, good. Your boat is broken. The dock is to the west. Go on him. That's a cursed recommendation. Oh, it's gonna be cursed. Yeah, there's definitely. Yeah, don't worry about that. If you've been to the stream enough, you'll realize that we do be unhinged here. Oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? The Steel Beach? Oh, yes, totally. Yes, we can totally go there. Alright, let's what's this? Reading the first recommendation, looking through retro category, we read Breath of Fire. 100 ml again. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So it's just in line with the interest then. You gotta wake up? Hell yeah. We are robbing something that's not for someone, but it's actually for me. Right, here's the voice of the brood sealed into the prism. You found question mark, question mark, question mark, Gene. Oh. What's that? Is that it? Is that the is that the Kaiser Dragon form? Don't remember what the names are. Maybe. I'm not sure. Oh, it's that dude you play as in Breath of Fire 2. I'm working on some fishing gear, but I can't seem to get it quite right. Often there's time zones and all the time, but yeah. 4.5. Oh yeah. It might be stagnant though. It might be. It might be. Oh yeah, it's good. It's 4.5K in less than 2 days, and then after it just stucks. It just sticks in 4.5K. Oh yeah, it's actually pretty good. Way better than the Wilds video. In the span of less than 2 days. Hey, you can't just go in there. This beach belongs to the Machine Guild, eh? Alright, so we can't fight anyone here as well? No enemies? Okay, no enemies. I guess. Congrats on reaching first, Daryl. I've been streaming for 3 hours. Alright, let's try the question mark. Is it the Kaiser? I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's test it out. Let's just test the Kaiser alone, or the question mark alone. Mystery effects. Okay. It's just a whelp. Okay, great. It's just a baby dragon. Alright. I guess it's meant to be combined with something else. Alright. Oh, I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up. Okay, it's good bio to see your femboy in the. It's not me. It's 0. Plus, a lot. Okay, people got it wrong. People, I'm not even the one that wanted that. 0 actually gave the idea. I'm like, really? You sure? It's like, okay, all right, sure, go ahead. Sure, I don't mind. I was like, okay, that's cool. Myrmidon, no. Mammoth, no. Kaiser form. Need. Alright. Also, I was just speak and really understand English for you. Oh, thanks. Alright. There's seems to be more broods that I just haven't unlocked or found yet, so we'll just have to leave it at that for now. Alright, let's speed up this fight. Get the heck out of here. Let's get the hell out of here. Oop. You found ammonia. Nice. You only had 50 of those. Now we have 51. Alright, let's go. Go to the dock. Oh, there's no music. It's just ambience. Okay. There's the sounds of the sea. I like how Ray is just like, it looks like he's talking to that dude right there, but very closely. Oh. Yes, so? You mean the repairs aren't finished yet? Well, you see, sir, we didn't know you'd be coming so soon, you see? We haven't found the right parts that we'd be needing yet. I see. What should I do now? I told everyone I'd be back soon. Sorry, sir. We didn't know it'd be taking so long to find the parts for your boat. Excuse me, sir. Wait, no. It's a good man. Excuse me, sir. Guildmaster, sir. But if you don't... But you don't be planning on having us looking for parts now, do you? I mean, we're sailors, right? Wait a minute. You're Ryu, aren't you? Yep. It's been a while, hasn't it? So good to see you all again. I'll never forget what you did for me all those years ago. But what are you doing here? You need a ship. Well, I'd like to say I can help you with that, but, you know... It looks like the repairs are going to take a long while than we thought. You're gonna have to wait again. Just like before, I'm sorry. Oh, I have an idea. Why don't we look for it for you? You know, the parts. I'm pretty sure that will happen, right? For sure. Yeah, I can't go up here. Yeah, we're the ones that helped to fix the lighthouse before. Sorry, but I don't know a thing about repairs. You'll have to ask someone who knows more about machines. Well, one of them is with us. Her name is Momo. I guess we'll have to talk to the Machine Guild Master. Bade, you use... Yeah, Bade is... Honestly, he's more of a numbers guy. It's not... This is not his forte, unfortunately. Wait, this is the right... No, this isn't it. No, that's not the right place. Wait, is it here or... No, that's leaving. Oh, sorry. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Like, maybe we go here. Okay. The Guildmaster, the Rapala, showed up. Seems pretty sharp for his damn age, does he? I mean, yeah. Add base secret card so I can leave him behind for good. It's a lot like magical edge, you see. But I bet there was a lot of magic in the days when they built the machines. Okay. Do we have to go back to Rapala? Is that what we have to do? Now, before we continue, let me check something. We got stuff you'll find here in Junktown. Barbarossa. Oh, it's electricity. Do I want this? This is we're going -6 agility for how much increase in power? 32 increase in power for -6 agility. Thanks for the follow. Okay, I know it does more. It has more power, but the electricity is what concerns me, because I'm pretty sure there are gonna be times we're gonna fight like machines, and dealing electricity damage doesn't actually damage them. It just heals them. Now, Thunder Rod I can easily skip because Nina's rod, her current staff, gives her an increase in intelligence, which she's meant to be doing. Gigantes. We can probably get this one for Gar. I'm okay with Gar not having agility. Alright, let's sell this Chronosax. Alright. Let's go. Let's check the items. Maybe we can replenish our healing. Ooh. 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 Okay. These things are fine to have. Destroy one target. I guess that's not gonna work against bosses for sure. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright. Nope. Oh god. Oh god, really? Down to 3 agility. Okay, I'll just keep it there. I might change it from time to time, depending on the situation, but I'm just gonna leave it there for the most part. Alright, let's remove these. Nope, not that. Let's do this. There you go. Okay. Property flame. Oh, that sucks then. Okay, he has fire resistance, which is good. Is it the same as Ring of Fire? Protection against fire. Okay, maybe. Alright. Oh, he can definitely use an upgrade in gear. Alright, Ashura Sword. I believe we can buy Ashura Sword somewhere. Probably nearby. Probably in Sin City. Flame Shield, I'm not sure. I think this is a drop. Send nice greetings to this. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate that. Alright, so definitely we might need a better weapon for him. For Ray. Definitely the Sin City Ashura Sword. Alright. Momo, you can definitely use some tankiness. For sure. Use that. Definitely that. You're gonna be needing... Since you have Gambit, I can definitely have you wear an Alchemist cap. Most definitely. Sure, death magic, sure. I'll have him wear that just in case. Alright, chat. Seems like we may have to do some, a little bit of traveling here and there. But, I'm gonna be ending the stream right now. I'll be back later. I'll stream again in a couple of hours. But yes, I'm definitely gonna be ending the stream for now. Alright. Let's see. Let me just save the game. I definitely will need to grind some levels for Ray and Momo. Ray doesn't need to learn anything, but he definitely needs some new weapons for sure. If we could find any, that is. Momo, on the other hand, I just need her to learn Under Days, and that's all. Alright. So, let me see. Alright, chat. Maybe 2-3 hours from now. I'm not entirely sure, but I'll definitely stream later today. I just need to get some food. Normally I would stream like one massive stream, but I just figured out, you know, I just might as well just cut the stream in half, into 2 halves, and just do whatever I need to do and come back later. I also need to look out where to get the other broods if I miss any. But yeah, besides that, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you. Really appreciate you guys stopping by and all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna be raiding out. I'm just gonna end my stream. And like I said, we'll be back later, so don't worry about that, okay? Alright. I will be back later, okay? But yeah, take care of yourselves, guys. Remember, always look up even when you're down. See you in a bit. Behave yourselves.